Hello and welcome to another video, again on Explorer, of course. First up, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm gonna say it at the beginning of the video now and not at the end, because at the end, not many people are watching. And hey, some need that friendly reminder. I welcome you to an Explorer Dimir Control gameplay video here, where we are playing a deck that has been, you guys have been in the comments about it. Bring back Dimir Control, let's try Dimir again. And I've been, of course, reading them, but most of the time I'm thinking to myself, Dimir Control, yes, it is an archetype that I enjoyed dearingly, but it didn't really get anything new lately. There's no new card I could try. I played this deck 6 months ago, and since then, nothing has really changed for it. You can make some new card consideration, new choices to adapt to the metagame, but even the metagame is, yeah, sure, some changes have happened, but interestingly enough, the Dimir Control deck doesn't necessarily need to change because of the changes that happen to the metagame, like Mono Green Devotion being a thing. This deck is already built in a way to aim to beat that deck. It was built before in a way to beat it, and it is still now. Yeah, so I guess because you just like the gameplay and people want to see it, I'm just gonna take this archetype as it is, without any new cards, and try it in a new metagame, and enjoy myself, of course, while doing so, because Dimir Control is literally the first deck that I bought myself in standard Dragons of Tarkir time, and then continued to play Dimir Control for the time being when I first started really with competitive Magic. Back in the days we had PPTQs, I played those, and I went with my Dimir deck. Always made top 8, but I couldn't close it with that one. I have like 20 or so PPTQ top 8s, but I only won 2 of them, which is kind of sad if you think about it. But hey, I was more successful later on, of course, at much higher stakes. So it's nothing. It was a really fun time, to be fair. I really enjoyed traveling from Germantown to Germantown each weekend and play these little events, see familiar faces, the German scene, right? It's really fun. Sort of like a very little brother of the GPs, right? And later on you become more experienced and you compete at a higher stage. You go to the GPs, to the Grand Prix, and then there you always have your little family, the Germans, and then the international people coming. And I don't know, I've played like 60 or 70 GPs in my life, and you always got together you always saw the familiar faces again, and it's just a good times. Fortunately, it's in the past now, but hey, we can still cherish those memories. Yeah, Dimir Control, I mean, it is pretty straightforward. We're playing counterspells. We're mostly based on instant speed. We only have a couple sorceries in the entire deck. Essentially only 3, 2 Extinction Events and Shadow's Verdict, just having couple sweepers, so the opponent cannot just overextend onto our board state and not get punished for that, but the rest of the deck is all functioning at instant speed, if you don't count Shark Typhoon. Yeah, it's an enchantment technically, haha. But no, I mean, most of the time we use the cycling ability. Yeah, no Nasa shenanigans, no Days Undoing. Days Undoing is not in the format yet. The powerful combination of Days Undoing and Nasa is not something we can abuse. So it's not in the deck, not in the format. Airtie Resurrected is reasonable for the stack, but I don't think it's necessary. The 3/2 body is yeah, it's fine, but sometimes it just sits there, doesn't do a whole lot, or just eats a removal spell from the opponent. So that would be a recent new addition you could play, but I'm not super convinced about it. Yeah, and the rest of the deck, instance counterspells, lots of counterspells. Sinister Sabotage, surveilling yourself into Memory Deluge for Cling to Dust, helping with Tainted Indulgence, enabling that little cheap card draw spell. And then, of course, we have Torrential Gearhulk as our top end to come back into the game and overtake, yeah, the opponent. Just kill everything, answer everything. That's pretty much the deal. We have a couple Field of Ruin here in the mana base. We have white lands in the mana base. There was already confusion the last time when I played this deck. It is mostly because, or solely due to the cleave ability on Path of Peril in the sideboard. Talking about the sideboard, let's start with Path of Peril. Why not? Path of Peril, one of your best cards against the fast, monocolored aggressive decks that rush onto the board. May it be mono red, doing some Burning Tree Emissary action, may it be humans, may it be the Spirits archetype. They don't play 3 drops, they just play 2 drops and 1 drop, so Path of Peril Resolving is huge. Boros Heroic's another one, you name it, Elves, what have you. Aether Gust, don't really have to explain that one. Mystic Dispute, same on that issue, good against blue decks. Pretty straightforward. Of course, I mean, Kalitas we bring in when the opponent brings out their removal, likely for game 2 and 3, and we can surprise them with Kalitas, take over the game, kill their stuff, make zombies. That's the deal there, and some life gain, of course, nice against Rakdos Sacrifice, against Mono Red, etc. And Negate here, a Noxious Grasp against, you know, the green and white decks. I have 1 Nazad in the sideboard. That is just a thing I have against other control decks, grindy matchups, where I would like to have Nazad. It's pretty good in those matchups. You could also have a Shark Typhoon. You could have a Hullbreaker Horror in that slot. I'm going for Nazad right now. And then we have another Extinction Event, because it's just so good against Mono Green Devotion. Then we have Enter the God Eternals, because it's one of the best cards you could have against an aggressive deck like Mono Red to stabilize. You gain that 4 life, kill a creature, also mills yourself for various effects like Tainted Indulgence again, Torrential Gearhulk, and then 1 copy of Fort Distortion in the sideboard to really crack the control matchup. That is Dimir control. I hope you are as ready to watch as I am as ready to play this deck again. It's been a while. No, what happened here? Okay, that's not the right thing. I wanted to switch to... Where are we? Find match, best of 3. The only true format, best of 3. Alright, let's hop into the match. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I mean, I played the traditional Explorer Decathlon. I made a video for Channel Fireball that's going to come out on that channel. I'm not going to spoil it, but it was a fun couple of matches playing that Decathlon event. Okay, we have no removal, but we're on the play. I think this is a keeper. We have the Shark. Oh, this is familiar territory, really. Just feels nice to be back. Ooh, a control mirror, you say? I guess one deck I could try is Esper Control. Vanishing Verse is a very strong card in the format right now with Mono Green Devotion, and just like all the decks have a bunch of monocolored permanents. So yeah, Vanishing Verse is huge, and that's a reason to go with Esper Control. What do you guys think? Should I try Esper? Mix Teferi with some black removals? Tainted Indulgence, should I fire it off here? I think so, because I have this Extinction Event as a dead card anyways, so... Don't really... I could be waiting with that, right? Until I have the 5 types, but it's gonna take a while, so... Just look for Sinister Sabotage, counterspells, etc. Yeah, I mean, you're playing a control mirror, I'm up 2 lands on my opponent. That's... you all know what that means. That means... very bad news for my opponent. They stop making land drops, that's gonna be soon it for this match. Or rather this game. No, did my opponent disconnect? No? Oh, they drew a land. Let's go. Not have a March? No, they have a Verdict. Okay. I also drew a Verdict, a different one. Alright. Probably just gonna blow up this castle and step. with the Field of Ruin. Lacking action right now. Oh, they just concede. If they would have known my hand, maybe they wouldn't have done that. Alright, add the Mystical, the Negate. Yeah, I just really took out all the random removal spells that are sort of useless, but we have to put some back. Yeah, because we have to play 60 cards. Yeah, and Fetid Push is actually decent because it gets rid of, I don't know, Hall of Storm Giants, but also Shark tokens. Yeah, and the games tend to go long, so Make Disappear isn't the greatest. I could consider bringing in Kalitas as a 3/4 creature. I probably wouldn't do that. Just, my opponent likely also still has removal in the deck, and it just is pretty inefficient in that way. I could play another Fetid Push to kill, again, Sharks or Hall. That is reasonable. A little low on removal right now. Just 4 removal spells, the rest is counters. Or card draw, so yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I could have another Sideboard card for control, but no, actually it's looking fine, right? We have a decent amount, and Dimir is already kinda ahead in the matchup, usually. There's one of the pushes, okay. Also, it's nice to have more 1-drops for the Tainted Indulgence. I guess I could play Thoughtseize in the sideboard. Instead of like a Mystical Dispute, I could play a copy of Thoughtseize. And that way, I would have more 1-drops post-board when I take the Fetid Push out. Because Mystical Dispute is not a 1-drop, right? Okay. Don't tell me my opponent's missing land drops again, but we're in my turn right now. Okay. So, just passing. Do I fire off this Indulgence here? I'm actually not in search of anything, really, am I? Am I already, like, I have counter spells, I have lands. I'm just gonna pass. Okay, opponent's doing some cycling action, sure. I guess I could stack my hand up with more counter spells. That I could have done. Just get a better grip. Because now they play Wandering Emperor. I kind of have to counter that, and if they follow up with it to Ferry, that would be pretty rough. Just hoping they... I'm not gonna try that. Nasad. Memory Deluge, that's a good card. Okay, but I mean, I have this Fort Distortion, so we're all in on that one. The opponent's not gonna like it. They have a Hall now. What did I discard? Fetid Push? If this Fort Distortion resolves, it's probably just over. I guess I could just get rid of this Hieroglyphic. They cast the Wandering Emperor here, it's fine. Boom. What do you say against that? Nah. Don't Nosage Reversal me. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You're gonna lose your entire hand, that's okay. Oh my gosh, they only had one land in hand, they had so many spells, Jesus Christ. Oh, that must hurt. But they shocked themselves with that? What is going on? They drew another shark? Maybe? Likely, huh? That's a good card, isn't it? Okay. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Pretty good follow-up after Fort Distortion. That's maybe the best follow-up, to be honest. Can it get better than a Memory Deluge? Okay, cycling action. I could try to eat the shark here. If they have the fairy and minus, then I have Soul Shatter. I guess that's fine. Ooh, but if they have Wandering Emperor, that would actually hurt a little bit. Because they can give first strike. Yeah, this play is perhaps unnecessarily risky. Hey, looks like it paid off. We got the best deal out of it, but maybe I shouldn't have risked it. That was a bit greedy. I'll take a Mystical Dispute. Shocking there was perhaps not necessary either, but it's okay. Absence. On my Narset, I think that's fine.
I shall miss your company.
That is certainly fine. Opponent's at 11. So put him to 4. Another Deluge. That is just really good, but hey. I'm not gonna counter the first one. Maybe I should, but then they can resolve something else. Foretell. Probably a sword coming. Could try to resolve this Titan right now. While they're low on mana. But they know I have Mystical Dispute anyways. It's not gonna run into that. But yeah, I guess why not? Or should I be more reactive? I could also do it when they try to cast their Memory Deluge. Okay, I mean, if they're doing that, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So they have 2 cards left. Just gonna push. I have stun on. They need 2 counters to resolve this. Alright. Gone with the Watery Grave. Got him. Okay, Fort Distortion was ridiculous. But opponent chaining Memory Deluge just made it a little interesting. But our draw otherwise was pretty good too, so. Easy. To be fair, I used to play Hullbreaker Horror at least 1 copy in the 75. Not having that copy makes you run a little bit low on actual kill conditions. Like, I'm running 2 Hall of Storm Giants, 3 Shark, and 2 Torrential Gearhulk. It's a bit low. I think it's fine for game 1. But post-board, maybe you want that Hullbreaker Horror against control decks. They could just kill all your stuff. I got Swamp and a Hall. I'm good to go with this hand. Fatal Push as insurance. It's a fast start. Looking lovely. An elf? In the grave where you belong. And pass the turn. We have another elf. Alright. Extinction Event is a good one. I will... Get rid of the Shark? I think so. Kiora. Nope. Although, just in itself, Kiora is not a threat. Kiora becomes a threat when 4-drops resolve. I could just keep my counter spells for all 4-drops. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 life. It's a bit annoying that the Extinction Event, being a sorcery, means I kind of want to kill the elves, but on the other hand... Okay. If I would do that, then it can just resolve Khan. That wouldn't make me happy. The way they play this, the Shark Typhoon would have been pretty good. Just eating one of these elves now. Okay, Soul Shatter makes me more comfortable tapping out. Which I kind of have to here. Now they are down to 2 cards. So don't do anything bad to me. That's pretty good. That is definitely good. So I go down to 10. It's a pretty good last card to have, not gonna lie. Pretty good last 2, then you get the land as well. Alright. That's awkward. So if I just kill the Nissa, which I kinda have to, they're gonna hit me for, if they draw land, they're gonna hit me for 7. Yeah, I might lose. I kinda need to draw a land for this Gearhulk next turn. Duh! Close game. Missing a land drop. Interesting. So, I shouldn't have been this Clearwater Pathway? Perhaps? Alright, I go down to 3. Okay. I need Gearhulk and push at the ready next turn. I don't see a comeback otherwise. Yeah. That's not it. I can Extinction Event these 2, but I'm gonna die to the layer on X-axis. Huh. This was a close game. GG. That's pretty sad. Alright. Opponent with the Nissa as the last card. Not bad, not bad. Kalitas is reasonable, but a bit low impact. Shadow's Verdict, I think it's just weaker than the Extinction Event. Kalitas. Hmm. God damn it, how did I lose this game? Was I supposed to counter this Lovestruck Beast? Nah, I don't think so. They were so low on cards. They literally, like land and 5-drop is exactly what they needed there. And if they had the 5/6 guy, I could have just killed it with the Soul Shatter cleanly. They wouldn't have been dealt any damage to my face. But they had Nissa with the haste land. Nissa I couldn't deal with cleanly. Like, they literally had the absolute worst card, I think, in the entire format of Explorer there that they could have had on turn 5. And yeah, I mean, these days they play Nissa, but only like 1 or 2 copies usually. Anyways, it is now in the past. And what's in the past doesn't make sense to dwell over. Alright, let's try this. Not the biggest fan of Heartless Act, because the bigger things I'm gonna counter anyways. It's not good against Old Growth Troll. And it's not good against Elf either, because it costs 2 mana and Elf costs 1. This is a bit slow. No early counter, no fatal push. I'm really praying that they have a slow draw with this hand. I think I'm gonna mulligan. And going to 5. Okay. I think I do this. Man, I can't believe I lost that game. So close. Hopefully we can strand this Lovestruck Beast in the battlefield. We're just killing this 1/1. They can activate the layer technically. But if they didn't want to, they could have made it a 1/1 and then activate and then attack with the 5/5. Wow. Yeah. Alright. You lose some, you win some, I guess. It's funny, huh? I mean, I have a lot of counter spells for Khan. But yeah, my hand is not able to deal with it. Typical control problem, isn't it? Just don't have the cards to deal with the opposing cards. So yeah, that Khan is an absolute nightmare. Them could I have not drawn that previously. And them gaining a land there just tells me the hand is stacked and loaded, so yeah. Tormod script. Okay. That's an interesting get. Khan is not really doing a whole lot until for now. By Aether Gust here and draw land, that actually will mean I could get into this game. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'm just hoping to find that. I could have let that resolve first, but I'm just hoping to find that untapped land next turn. Yes. Okay, good. Watery Grave, slightly annoying. It kind of signalizes I have something here. Yeah, a lot of things have to go right from this point because they will put the storm on top, of course. And yeah. I kind of have to draw a counterspell right now to counter the storm. Aether Gust ain't doing the job. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this Lost Strike Beast with the Noxious Grasp. I'm gonna attack the Khan down, and then I hope they will just find, I don't know, yeah, creatures that I can kill with Extinction Event. That's the plan. I hope they don't find a Nissa. Yeah, really hurting that I'm only going on 5 here. The extra 2 cards would have probably changed the outcome of this game. They found a Nissa. That is annoying because against just Nissa, I obviously rather have Noxious Grasp. No, they can also cast the Storm. Ah, things are not going my way. They didn't attack with the land. That's weird. Alright, they're jumping with the land, but they can still cast... Yeah, they can still cast Storm, of course. Or just cast the Storm from their hand, that's fine too. Yeah, the way they tapped with that Nyctos was maybe not the best choice.
The land fights for us.
Monogreen Devotion. When you let it do its thing, it's gonna totally crush you.
You will not threaten this world.
Alright, I'm out of here. I'm not beating this. Okay. Well, yeah, counterspells are pretty good against that deck. Maybe even better than Aether Gust. I could play Disdainful Stroke on the sideboard. Yeah. Find that pretty reasonable. I should probably do that. Would also help against Karuga decks. Fetid Push pretty bad against Karuga, obviously. But I guess I can use Shark plus Fetid Push. You can cycle Shark for 0. And then it essentially means that you have Revolt enabled, because a Shark died, a 0/0 Shark died, left the battlefield. Then that way I can kill their 4-drop Omnath or what have you. Alright, it is the 4-color Omnath Karuga Fires deck. Oh, what is this? Steam Vents? Spicy. They shocked themselves? How that? Oh, because they have a cycling land, I guess. Maybe I should have discarded Fatal Push. Kinda like the idea of Fatal Push with Shark Typhoon. Make disappear is excellent. Jadmir's Garden. Yup. Do. Fable. I actually do not care about Fable that much. I'd rather have my counterspell for something bigger, and I'd rather resolve my Memory Deluge here. Finding me more counters. And Censor? I guess Censor. They discarded another Fable. Interesting. I rarely discard Fable against the control deck. I don't know about that. It's just such a good card. I gotta say, I do feel comfortable right now. Feeling comfortable watching too? I wonder how my opponent's feeling. These are beautiful lands. Omnath. You can't quite do Gearhulk shenanigans yet, so yeah, I'll just make disappear. I think I will just make a 2/2. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just draw a card, clean to dust. I can make a big shark later on in the game. They have temporary lockdown to kill my shark, I guess. No. But yeah, I'm not at all afraid of this Kiki Jiki because I'm just gonna counter everything else. So that basically turns this into a 2/2 do nothing, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Now maybe I should just cycle a shark with all this late game. Yeah, I mean, just no need for a shark anymore. Like, these guys are gonna win this. Just want to make my land drops and, yeah. Draw some cards. Deal some damage. Torrential Gearhulk, I love you. Such a nice card. I wish we get something like that in Standard again. It would really help. Okay. Wait a minute. I'd maybe... Just want to Fated Push here? I think I just draw 2. Sure, you did. I guess I could use the Tainted Indulgence for that. No, you're just conceding. I was thinking hold full control, crack the Fabled Passage so I have push, but I don't care about this 2/2. I just don't. Just rather draw cards. Okie dokie. Extinction Event and Shadows. Shadowsword definitely goes. Push is kind of mediocre. Mediocre. Extinction Event. There's a 4-mana way to deal with these big things. I don't like that. Noxious Grasp kills Omnath, kills Kenrith, kills Keruga, I guess. Like, Omnath and Keruga, you don't really want to let resolve. Kenrith, okay, yeah, I can let that resolve and kill it. It's not a lot of targets for the Noxious Grasp. I want the Aether Gust. I want Enter the God Eternals, perhaps. It's pretty powerful. Killing one of their big things. I mean, it doesn't kill that many things either. It doesn't kill the Cavalier, it doesn't kill Kenrith. So my opponent has Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute is just good from my side as well. Nazet is okay. It's not that good against their Mystical Disputes. Just a Fatal Push. I guess the Cling to Dust is unnecessary. Extinction Event, reasonable. I could play one copy of that. Alright, I'll try this. I'm not super sure. Okay. I mean, against the Keruga deck, you don't really have to worry about your early game. Because they started free, so Censor gets everything that I would not want to get. Just play this tapped, I guess. Okay, maybe they have Dispute? No. I want to discard Soul Shatter, Heartless Act. Soul Shatter. I was playing this very slow. That's cool with me. Fatal Push. I have to discard. This is smart. They have 4 cards left. So what I'm thinking about right now is if they have exactly Mystical Dispute and look, if red, it's gonna resolve. But then I also have the Soul Shatter, so like even if something resolves, I'm gonna be fine. And actually I'm gonna keep the Heartless Act because it's cheaper. But I could have also just discarded one of my... Could have discarded to make disappear just past the turn. Play safe, just take 4 damage from the Crusher and kill it some other time. And in their end step likely. Because now I'm opening up the window to things, but looks like they don't have Mystical Dispute at the ready at least here. And this kind of tells me that they don't have it in their hand. Otherwise they would have obviously kept it up. Another Bone Crusher. I'm gonna use the opportunity to use this Make Disappear before it's dead. The Censor I can cycle. This I can just kill technically, but it's gonna draw them a card. I don't like that. Kenny. Oh no, Kenny with mana up to... Well, but they're gonna use the haste ability. Oh no, that doesn't make any sense. They're gonna use the haste ability? Oh my god. No. No, no way. You just... That's a concession right there. No, you can't. Yeah, I mean, this is just... The onboard hall. Yeah. No, I would concede too. That's... I couldn't take the shame either. Hey, we all do mistakes. It happens. Don't just... maybe they're playing on their phone. Honestly, I started playing on my phone recently. I did some decathlon while I was traveling. I played the decathlon event, and it works nicely, and I did like it. But the mana bases were difficult to assess. They were just like lumping the lands over each other. You couldn't really see which land was what, and you had to like press on it to then zoom in and stuff. It was a bit annoying. So if they're playing on their phone, I mean, yeah, certainly manlands become much stronger against the players that play on their phone. Alright, who are we going to face now? Will I have some redemption against Mono Green? Legion MTG PL Poland. Alright, on the play. Nice hand. Falsies, yeah. Take the Gearhulk. Very reasonable. Hall. I mean, I'm playing against a Fatal Push deck likely. The Hall is not all that useful there. I guess if they have exactly Falsies, then I would want to have the Sabotage up. It's the only card. Really want to find my card draw? Very close to having Indulgence enabled. That's very good. So if I have the Sabotage, all my Indulgences in the graveyard, my Indulgences, oh god, I can't say that word. My Tainted, let's call it that, will be able to... 4 cards left. I think I'm going to counter that. Because of the blood token, that means that a dead removal spell in my opponent's hand will turn into an actual card, which is kind of like drawing a card. So, I'm going to counter the Harvester. I need these... I have push for the Harvester, but I also need these pushes for those manlands. Yeah, that's definitely going to get countered. No thank you, don't need the Swamp. Cycle Censor, I suppose. Okay, that's a good card. It's a pretty good card on the front side, the enchantment part. But I don't have any spells to back that up, really. Ah. So I'm gonna sabotage that. Where am I? 2-for-1s? Wonder if I should kill this Harvester with the push. I don't think so. I should wait, kill the Den of the Bugbear, I think. On the other hand, Den of the Bugbear I can maybe kill with Shark Typhoon when it's attacking. Yeah, alright, I'll just kill the guy. At least they don't have Croxa. That card would absolutely wreck me. Discarding a push. Makes my Shark more likely to survive. But they had priority there, maybe they still have. Not a fatal push? Who knows, who knows. Activating Hive, huh? Really? Don't want to activate the Den? Okay. Yeah, they do have another fatal push, don't they? They just have priority here, which only makes sense if they have fatal push. But that means my first Shark is gonna die, but that's okay. I have a second one. Surprise, surprise. The flying Shark is pushed down. Whatever plateau, balcony this is. They're gonna do the Hive again, yeah. No, I'm gonna kill it, and the next turn I'll try to surprise the Den of the Bugbear. Give him an oops, just out of randomness. I don't know how they interpret it. Maybe they think that I am flooding. Don't tell me your last card is a push. It looks like it is. It really is, huh? No? What is going on? It's not? They just have priority randomly? Maybe it's a Bone Crusher Giant? It's a Bone Crusher, huh? It is. That's also a pretty good one here. Yeah, that's a good last card to have. Okay. Gosh, there's finally some card draw. All right, now we're talking. That's good. That's good. Okay, all right. All right. I like this game. It's been a back and forth here. Would have another thing? No. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go. So I have 6-8 mana here. Just play my land tapped. Passing the turn. Don't have a Soul Shatter, unfortunately. So I can draw 2. Trespasser. I'll just sabotage that one. And keep that. And that's game! Alright, sweet. Okay. Rakdos midrange. Rakdos midrange. So they have Harvester, Fabled Token, Kiki. Sort of have a relatively even split on what mana cost they put to the board. In terms of considering an Extinction Event. Nazir is a bit weak. Ended the God Eternals. I think I like that one. Kalitas is reasonable too. They're probably gonna board out all their pushes, and then at that point, what are they having left as removal? Chandra, I guess. Yeah, that's a rough one. I like I like the verdict because it does get rid of kinda everything. Besides, it seems better than Extinction Event. So like all the instant speed removal because it gets rid of the lands. Aether Gust is fine, but it's not great. Negate is decent. I like Negate. And I mean, maybe I just keep it like this. Could play Enter the God Eternals. What would I want to cut for that? Cling to Dust? Cling to Dust is a nice grindy element. Could cut another Extinction Event. Or like a Consider. Consider is just in there to help me with the mana costs for Tainted Indulgence. And if I add a 5-drop, it's kind of similar to a 1-drop because I only have one other 5-drop, so it does help. And it also mills me for 4, so it really helps enable Tainted Indulgence. So I think that's a switch you can make. You can also consider cutting a land on the draw. This hand is a bit weak against the Fable on turn 3. I can hardly mulligan. I think I just gotta keep. I mean, the hand is otherwise pretty alright, you know? It's just, if you're looking for weakness, then it would be the Fable that is not able to be countered on turn 3. Duress, take a Sinister Sabotage. Alright, another push. Oh, well, that takes care of the Fable issue. Sorry, I guess. Yeah, I know the feeling of board seizing, and then your opponent draws the counterspell. It does feel rough. Trespasser. Kind of low-key hoping that they don't have a Planeswalker, of course. But then also the Sabotage surveils one, so it finds me action, which I like. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my field, I guess. I could also use Fatal Push and return a... just, like... I think because I have 2 Fatal Push, I'm actually fine using the Fatal Push. This is gonna... turn a land. Like, basically, the Fate of Ruin just trades 1-for-1. This literally kills a land. Which now they have less mana sources, which could be meaningful. And also keeping the Field of Ruin around is better against the Shieldred. Okay, I see they tricked me. Now they're playing 2 2-drops. I do have another push. I could have also just taken the free damage, to be fair. Maybe that's what I should have done. Just don't do anything. They want to activate Hive every turn. It's going to take them 7 turns to kill me. So, okay. Should keep 1 land in hand in case I draw Indulgence. Okay. Just bringing an extra threat, I guess. And exiling my graveyard. I mean, that's a reasonable ability. Negate. Okay. Whenever it deals damage, put a counter, so it just grows. Not a negate. Ugh. Alright, that's blocker. If it has dealt 10 or more damage to a player this turn, this they lose the game. If it deals me 10 in one swing, I lose the game. Okay, if I'm not dead by then I don't know what. It's gonna be a 4/4. Yeah, I mean it takes forever if it deals me 10. This turn. I mean it would be more reasonable if it said deals 10 in total. I guess that would be an alchemy card because you couldn't really. Yeah, it would say like gains a counter for each damage or something. Takenuma. Oh, they milled a Croxa. Oh my god. Okay, I think we just lost this game. They returned it, Croxa. Okay. Damn. What do I discard? Guess the land. But then, actually, like the Negate, I'm gonna discard to the Croxa anyways next turn. Right, so I can just discard the Negate now. Okay, so I need to find my Shadow's Verdict, huh? I mean, I guess at least I have this Hall of Storm Giants holding the fort here. But this is still not looking great. Takenuma milling Croxa, ultimate value. They're not attacking, okay. That's a good draw. 2, 6. Make it a 6/6. Oh no, do you have a Fatal Push or what? Huh. Okay. I guess I'll make a 5/5, and with luck, I can draw into a Fatal Push myself. Already used 2. That's not a Fatal Push. Like, I could have made a 6/6, I guess, but... And then try to block the Croxa. This is just a high upside play. Come on, can you stop? Oh gosh. Really need that Shadow's Verdict now. Yeah, I could see that this deck should play another Memory Deluge. Yeah, probably a third one of those would be good. Seems like maybe I'm just getting unlucky. I don't know, not any card draw spells besides this one Shark Typhoon in my top 20. It is definitely unfortunate. There's one, huh? So just passing the turn will mean that they kill me. No, they don't, but I guess I survive. I'll discard this, block this, and go to 3. But no, go to 2 life. Yeah. But I guess I could also... No, I can't. But yeah, no, I think I just have to pass. Hope they have land. They attack here, I'm gonna discard. Kill the Croxa. That's not a land. That's not a land. Yeah, that's also not a land. No. I am defeated. Alright, okay. Caritas looks kind of decent. Get rid of some of these negates. So how much card draw do I have? I have these 7 spells, I guess. Yeah, and then I have the Gearhulks. I'm running perhaps a bit low on that front. Okay, I don't know. I mean, Caritas. They didn't have anything here. Cut another negate. I'll just have one Caritas. I don't want to negate. They have Go Blank. They have Fable. Thoughtseize, Duress, Planeswalkers. Negate's kind of fine in this matchup. But yeah, I think I'm gonna add another something to the 75 too. You know, this game went super long. Like I was at 20 on turn 8. That's not a game I should lose with Dimir control against anybody. So yeah, just I guess more than Memory Deluge really would do the trick. It's also an excellent card against blue-white control. I could slot out that Nazit for the Deluge. Assume they have like a trespasser here. Oh man, I don't really care about that. It's so slow. It's such a slow card. It's so slow, I just don't care. Yeah, for this matchup, a second Shadow's Verdict wouldn't hurt either. It's really a good card to get rid of everything that's problematic. Yeah. Guess I could Indulgence first. Do I even want Indulgence? I have to enter the God Eternals. Maybe I don't want an Indulgence actually, and wait until I have all the proper types in the graveyard. They know I have Negate. interesting. Knowing that I have Negate, they still do that. I'm just gonna enter the God Alternates this vessel. Technically, I don't have to. I could just pass, take a hit, just draw some cards. Seems a good spot to do so. And Indulgence is online. Second Chandra. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Yeah, that is a really good one. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me you have Fonzies as well. Oh, that is a yikes. Wow. Man, this is pretty good. That was huge. So that's why they cast the Chandra, because they wanted to get the invoke through. I see. I see. Hmm. That's technically an 8/8. No. Oh man, Rakdos just killing me. Yeah, I'm really missing that. Like, not drawing any Memory Deluge. Getting me. I need more of those to beat this deck. And more Shadow's Verdict would also help. That was a brutal turn. Invoke into Fonzies. I couldn't have made it any worse, really. There's the Deluge, finally. Okay, that makes it interesting. That really does make things interesting. I needed that badly. Okay. I'll wait until I cast this Deluge. I want to see how much mana they pump into this Shadow. Just 5, I'll take it. Nothing? What? That's a bit weird. Why don't you activate your Shadow? I don't understand. Is there anything instant speed I have to worry about? Huh. Pretty good. Just take the 2 for 1, I suppose. Oh no. Yet again they mill Croxa. Jesus Christ. Ugh. And it's exactly after I cast Shadow's Verdict? You gotta be kidding me. Maybe I was too hasty with the Shadow's Verdict. Maybe I should have waited. Should have anticipated Takenuma there. Yeah, I guess. Oh, God. Absolutely brutal. It hurts. Yeah, I probably was too hasty. It's just worst case happening. I really got punished. Just casting Croxa? Okay. I don't even have an answer to this big thing. No push. Oh man, I'm so frustrated using that Shadow's Verdict. Ugh. Try to Memory Deluge for a Fabled push. I could just take a hit for 6, go down to 3, then Gearhulk, counter the Chandra. I think my way of winning involves finding a removal here, a Fatal push. Nope. I can double block with Gearhulk and Shark. Probably just jump block, yeah. Nice one. That Takenuma flipping the Croxa. Ah! Yeah, okay. It happens, it happens. Oh, what? I used up. Oh my god. Ah, it can't be true. I'll cycle in case I draw Cling to Dust. I can discard it. Or Memory Deluge, I guess. Alright, that is defeating. I didn't check my basic situation. I have 2 swamps in my deck. I just milled both of them? Do I only have 1 swamp? No, I drew. Okay, yeah, I have 5 basics. Oopsie daisy. Well. And I guess. Okay, everything went really badly here, I guess. So now. Croxa's gonna kill me if I. So I have to find Extinction Event. My 1 copy. Croxa's gonna come back from the graveyard and kill me. Alright, we lose. Happens too. So I'll just cycle this for 2. Yeah, I wonder that 1 turn of the Shadow's Verdict was the decisive moment in this game. And I did the, in hindsight, wrong decision. Oh, that actually works. That actually does work. Okay. That's pretty amazing. Keeping me in the game. And that Fabled Passage, oof, that really did hurt. Soul Shatter. Huh. I'll keep it, I guess. And I tried to find Cling to Dust with the Deluge, then I play Chandra, then a Soul Shatter. I think that's the game plan here. Come on, Cling to Dust, let's go. I need you. I need you, buddy. Yes! Alright! So they're gonna cast Chandra next turn. And then we have the Soul Shatter for it. So, and then we have a Deluge to get back into this. This is amazing, honestly. Can't believe I'm still in this game. And they don't seem to be wanting to discard anything either. They like their hand. They saw half their deck, just 6 lands in play. Yikes. They really did have a good draw as well here. Are you go blanking me now? No, just no, that's still pretty good. I'm on 6. The Chandra is gonna put me to 4. This Graveyard Trespass is just gonna kill me immediately. So I have to find another removal.
Yup, you're going down.
That works. That does work. Wow. Okay, that's a free. Alright. Amazing. Can we turn this around, guys? Still have 3 Fatal Push in my deck. No, they don't have they have a removal. And that's it. That's the game. Oh man. I messed up with that Shadow's Verdict, I guess. I was too I wasn't thinking ahead. That was a fun match. And yeah, certainly the takeaway is that I need more grindy elements. Just losing the late game against Rakdos, and that's not how it should be. Alright, this is where Dimir control stands, I suppose. Yeah, and with any control deck, you just have to struggle with the same struggle with blue-white in this format. That the format is kind of diverse, and the decks are very proactive, and they have, especially Mono Green Devotion is a rough one because they have Planeswalkers, they're super fast with the elves, and they have, yeah, I mean, there's a hard-hitting and Planeswalkers, so different types of threats. Rakdos midrange, of course, is also a machine in terms of grinding, and then you have these very fast, aggressive decks, spirits and stuff like that. So the format is quite diverse, which makes control tough right now. And the control tools we have, they're just not that efficient. I mean, we're playing like Make Disappear and stuff like that. We're not playing anything amazing really, right? We're getting by with what we got, but yeah. So all things considered, I think, yeah, Extinction Event and Nazet should perhaps go, Negate as well. We add a Memory Deluge to the sideboard, and we add Disdainful Stroke twice for the mono green matchup and for the Karuga Fires deck, and then we add a Thoughtseize instead of a Mystical Dispute as well. Maybe we don't even need 2 Aether Gust or the Noxious Grasp. Noxious Grasp kind of sucks against mono green anyways. Like, it's not good against Khan. Disdainful Stroke is much better. Yeah. I wouldn't know what to put there instead. Maybe that Shadow's Verdict actually. Shadow's Verdict also one of the best cards against Angels. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, this looks much better. This looks like a much more improved sideboard. So in the end, well, at least what we got to do is we just got to improve the deck. a little bit, and that's all that matters sometimes. All right, just one more thing. Maybe Katakalitas for a horror or another Gearhulk. I have one horror in the sideboard. Why not? All right, this is good. Cool. That is it for the Demon Control video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, leave a like, comment for the algorithm. I would highly appreciate that. And otherwise, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.